Good morning, community. Good morning, our brothers, sisters. Once again, welcome to the Survivor Thursday show with Jerry and Aaron. The unfortunate thing, my sidekick, Jerry, is not here. So I will not be able, but I got one of the most amazing men I met. And I would like to introduce you know who he is. Paul Cummings. Welcome, Paul. Thank you for being there.
I am excited about being here today, Aaron.
As you say, I'm pumped.
I am pumped, jacked up, stoked, ready to go. Level 10 all the time.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Yeah. Jerry's waiting in the green room, but I'll try to bring him up. I don't know how great his feet is right now. Never mind. He's freezing, Paul. I don't know if I should bring him on. I can see him in the green room freezing. I'm sorry. I don't think I'll bring him on.
You know what? Stuff happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a nice way of saying it. Stuff.
Well, yeah, it does. And I would like to start this show by saying, once upon a time, I met a man named Paul Cummings.
Stop.
No, I just think it's so impactful. I've been saturating myself. Oh my gosh, I forgot to comments. I've been saturating myself. Now, do you see that comment?
Hey, Mark Rodriguez, that guy is, I'm telling you, Mark Rodriguez is a tremendous teacher. He lives the level 10 concept every day. He rocks.
But Paul, I've been saturating myself with some of your pre-stroke work
Yes.
and videos. And there are so many gold nuggets that I see now that I'm so pumped and excited that the level 10, that enthusiasm, that I'm getting all twisted.
No,
But it's those concepts and you can apply to our strokes.
you can, but the main thing to remember is it's not a concept.
What is it?
It's a way of life, not
Yeah.
a concept.
All right. Okay.
You must begin to realize you have the power to do anything, but you have a choice of how you're going to live your day every day. That's the first choice you make.
Yeah.
It's a way of life. It's not something you read. It's not something you learn in a book. It's something you are. You
Boy,
have,
I've been so pumped, Paul. I gotta admit it. I'm trying to stay somewhat can control my emotions. I'm getting so pumped and so excited about where I'm going. I'm just excited. I think I'm getting to level 10. I think I'm going to that level. And I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, yes.
let me explain it this way. It's really simple. Uh, if you look at your life on a dial that starts at 0 and runs to 10, why in the world would you ever set your dial at a 7? Do you want to be a level 10 parent? Do you want to be a level 10 employee? Do you want to be a level 7 employer, you don't, because you intentionally limit your capacity by everything you turn that down to. Set it at 10 and don't move it.
You know,
It's that simple.
you've got to absorb it. It's a way of life, and it's transforming the way I think. I'll be honest with you. I'm seeing things differently.
Well, Helen Keller said, life's either a daring adventure, a nothing at all. So we better get to this topic.
Yeah. Well, you know, my biggest concern was that I think our short community could use advice how to speak to somebody with aphasia, because I know I've been doing this 5 years, and I do understand not the only concept I know is speak slowly and don't ask open-ended questions. Yes and no questions are the best ones to communicate. And then just so you know, Paul, in the chat, I posted the dog of tips, bullet points. I can't put it up by camera, but if our audience looks in the chat, it's there.
Okay. So let me start. You know, when I had my stroke, I felt like people were saying, knock, knock, who's there? Are you hearing me? But I am the same person. So I wanted to go over these tips. Obviously, you have to slow down. You have to slow down and talk to a person with aphasia, not like they're stupid, but slow down. Slow down. If you slow down, you have a much better chance of communicating with a person with aphasia. You know, just slow down, take your time. And the second thing is make eye contact. When I talk to people and they look off, or they do what they always do in normal conversation, they don't maintain eye contact as much. I tell everybody, look at me, maintain eye contact. I have an analogy, like a German shepherd. Hey, you look at me. So if I can see, I can hear. And if I can hear, I can see. It's both. So slow down, make eye contact, and it's so much better when you do. And I believe people don't know how to communicate with aphasia because they haven't been trained, and it's not their fault. So anytime I sit down with a person that I haven't met, I said, let me give you some advice. I have aphasia. Do you know what aphasia is? And they say no. So I tell them what aphasia is loss of language. It's not loss of intellect. If you'll slow down, maintain eye contact, we can have a very meaningful conversation. You don't have to get frustrated with me, and I don't have to get frustrated with you. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, would be.
But it's very important. I was at the orthopedic doctor this morning, and the first thing I said, do you know what aphasia is? And they said, no, a doctor. And I said, would you like me to tell you about it? And they said yes. So I began to explain my journey. 15 months ago, I couldn't read. I couldn't write. I couldn't talk. 15 months ago. So I said to this doctor, do you know what it took for me to learn to read, to learn to write, to learn to talk? And he said, no. I said, well, imagine this. You have all your intellect intact, all of it. But the words are jumbled. You have to learn to phonetically say all syllables again, starting at age 62, like I was a little baby, learn to read, write, and talk from scratch. From scratch. And you know, when I think about it, I'm really thankful for so many people that stood by me, for so many people that had the patience to not give up on me. So when I started to talk, I was jumbling my words all over the place, you know. I was slurring my word, and I was so proud. But the third thing, you cannot guess. People guess all the time. I'll be having a conversation, and they'll try to fill in the blanks.
Yeah, I'm guilty. I know.
The problem with aphasia is when you fill in the blanks, the person with aphasia loses everything they were going to say. So they have to start over. And I said, please don't guess. I'll get to it.
That is really good. I'm guilty.
I will get to it. But the fourth rule, never, ever, interrupt. Never, ever interrupt. You should have learned that when you were a boy. When you were a girl. Your parents should have taught you that. I don't need to teach you that. Never, ever interrupt. I'll get to it. Just give me a little time. So, slow down. You move too fast. You got to make the morning last. Make eye contact. Look at me, Aaron. Make eye contact. Don't guess. You're wrong. Don't guess. You're wrong. I'm going to say something different, exciting. Don't
Oh my
guess.
gosh.
And never, ever interrupt. Now, the fifth step. You ready? Put your hands right here.
Why you do one? I get paralyzed.
I know. No. Smile.
Oh, yes.
When you're looking at me, smile. I'm going to smile at you. The world looks better with a smile. A smile looks great on everybody. Why do you have to frown? Listen, it takes 18 more muscles to create a frown than it does to smile. Why do you do all that work to frown? Why frown? Why not be happy? Why not be optimistic? Why not be enthusiastic? Why not be passionate? Why not? Why not? Why not? Sixth step. Don't assume. Don't assume. People want to help. I got it. They want to help me. They want to help me fill in the blanks. And when people assume, often they get it wrong. And I believe that's because the seventh step, they don't realize they have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. They need to listen proactively to what you're saying. Really get involved. Deepen your empathy. Listen to understand. Seek first to understand, not be heard. Seek first to understand. Then you can talk. But you have to listen. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen. Listen. And when you think you want to talk, listen a little bit more. Listen. Listen. And when you do, you'll understand that the person that has aphasia has something to say.
And it's valuable.
I want to say something to everybody that has aphasia. You're my heroes. You know that. I've never seen anybody work so hard. I met a man that had his stroke 6 years ago. 6 years ago. And he can say a sentence in 6 years. But we're working on it. He's saying a lot. And we're going to get him talking. Because I believe it doesn't matter how long ago you had your stroke. There's no plateau. There's no end game. There's no call it a day. That's bull.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I'm saying? Doctors say that because they don't want to deal with it. Shame on the doctors. They told me I couldn't talk. Well, I can. They told me I couldn't read. Well, I can. They told me I would never write a book. I'm writing 2 books right now. They told me. It's easy to tell someone and call it a day. I had a different plan. The stroke didn't get the memo. I believe you can do anything. And when you think about talking with a person with aphasia, please, please, please follow these rules. Slow down. Slow down. Make eye contact. Don't guess. Never interrupt. Never. Smile. I love to smile at people. Yes, I do. Don't assume. Don't assume. Hey, Felisa, yay! I am so proud of you. Great talk. When the other day when we had a talk, you were in Afghanistan, Kabul. I'm so proud of you in everything you do. I just had to say it. Smile, don't assume, 2 ears, 1 mouth. The last 3 rules: limit distractions, ambient noise, a lot of things going on. It's hard when you have aphasia with a lot of interruptions going on. So limit distractions. Have your conversation, not quietly, just limit the distractions. You can do it. You know, I love music. I love football games. I love everything that's level 10. If you came to my retreat center, you wouldn't believe it. Years ago, I used to play my music so loud that the floor would shake in the 12,000 square feet. I love music. I love sharing stories. But if you want to have a conversation with a person with aphasia, limit distractions. It's easier. Number 9, so important. Restate for clarity. If you hear something, if you're having a conversation with an aphasia, just restate for clarity. Make sure you understand. And many times I'll say something. Early on when I first had my stroke, you're going to find this funny. I was bound and determined to say my Starbucks order. Quad venti non-fat latte, add whipped cream. You know, but I just recently switched to quad venti non-fat almond milk, add whipped cream. You know, you need to have a little whipped cream in your life to have some. So when I first said it, they couldn't understand me at all. So I would get out of the drive-in, make the long walk inside, and hand them the piece of paper. I was so annoyed because I couldn't say it, but I didn't give up. And I can tell you that a good friend of mine is Starbucks. Every time I drive through the window, she has complimented me every time about my improvement. She has meant the world to me. People do matter, and the way they talk matters to you. As not a victim, but a survivor of aphasia and a stroke, people matter. The way they treat people does matter. And the last thing, the 10-step plan, something I had none of. None of. I have to admit it. My kids would tell you, my employees would tell you, I was always in a hurry. I woke up in 12th gear at 4 in the morning and all out, and I never stopped. Patience was not something anybody associated with Paul Cummings. I was in a hurry to get somewhere. Well, I have learned patience is a virtue. And I apologize to my kids that I didn't have patience, but I do now. And patience is critical to having a real conversations with aphasia. When you have aphasia, you have to think about some things that you want to say. And it takes patience to listen, to really listen. So I believe and get up every day believing there's no cure for aphasia. I wish that had never been said. You know, that limits people. Well, there's no cure, so I'm going to have to settle for a new normal. It will never be the same. I started with 11111. That's all I could say. For a month, 11111. Over the last 15 months, I have added over 20,000 words to my vocabulary. I work on it every single day. And you can't do anything, but you have to practice. But the people that you interact with, I can give you one piece of advice. I was told, don't say that, but I do every time. I said, hey, guess what? You won't believe it. Guess what?
What?
What? I had a stroke. Can you? I had a stroke. Furthermore, I wasn't able to talk 15 months ago. Can you believe that? I wasn't able to read.
How many months ago, Paul?
15 months ago. Listen, I wasn't able to write. I say that to every person I meet. First time, I say the same thing. Guess what? Guess what? You can't believe it. I had a stroke. And 15 months ago, I couldn't talk. 15 months ago, I couldn't read. 15 months ago, I couldn't write. But the stroke didn't get the memo. So I just did it anyway. The doctor said, you're going to have to settle. But I had terminal earwax buildup, annoying statement. Every time I was told I couldn't, I resolved myself, well, if I can't do the creed, I'll do it better than I've ever done.
Oh, no.
If I can't learn a quote, I'll learn 3,000.
Oh, my God.
And you can do it. You must be of the mindset. You must be of the mindset that you're your own speech teacher. You're your own advocate. And don't ever let someone tell you you can't, because you can't. Don't ever let someone tell you, well, that's it. But it's not. You can do more. Learn something every single day. A word. Learn clarity. Learn to say something. Like when I was talking, originally started to talk, I messed up everything, but I didn't give up. I messed up, but I didn't give up. I just learned to say it better. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So then, listen, when you're talking to people, don't be embarrassed. What do you have to be embarrassed about? You overcome a stroke. You should be proud to say anything you want to say. I don't care if you slur your words. I don't care how long it takes. Just keep talking. Just keep reading. Just keep practicing. Every day you decide to practice is a day you have decided to fail.
Wow.
Don't fail. Get up and practice. Get up earlier. Who's going to stop you? If you get up earlier, do you think you're going to be getting by the boogeyman for getting up early? Nope. You can get up early, sing, celebrate, have some fun. So don't ever be embarrassed. One of the main things I did was get out and talk to people when I couldn't talk. I spent 2 hours a day going to a mall, walking in and visiting with people. They couldn't understand me, to be frank. Some people were nice. Some people were not so nice. Some people thought I was a little bit, no, not a lot crazy, but I don't care. I wanted to talk. You know, Aaron, I believe so much in every person that has had a stroke, had a brain injury, and I believe we have much to learn. And I want to give you some encouragement. I've been studying neuroscience all my life. And I had an advantage. I had taught people to use words, winning words, all my life. I was a teacher. But it hit me about 4 months after I had my stroke. I said, oh my God. In my mind, I said, I've got this. I've been practicing it all my life. I can use everything I had used before to revolutionize the stroke community. I can do that. Neuroplasticity is an amazing thing. And if you give your mind a way to link in to substantive things like singing, saying phrases, saying it in different voices, saying it backwards. I learned to talk backwards. If you can do that, you're giving your mind, rebuilding neural pathways in the right side of your mind. I believe you can talk. I believe we can talk. I believe we can have hope that we can talk. I believe we can have confidence that we can talk. I believe if your faith is greater than your fear, you can do anything. I believe if you look down, you won't find an answer. But if you look up for your answers, if you look up with faith, if you look up and believe that you can do anything, you can. No one can stop you, Aaron.
Wow.
But you. No one can stop anybody in this world but yourself. You have the power to make a choice. Circumstances aren't the creature of men. It's how we respond to the circumstance that makes all the difference on earth. I had a stroke. So what? I couldn't talk. So what?
My God.
You know what? I have met so many people like Kayla, Gabby, Bill. I can go on and on. Felisa, that had so much more to deal with than I did. I was blessed. blessed. And just believe that you can, because you can. You can. Learn something every day. Just get up and make a list of 6 words. Today, I'm going to work on the P words. Passion, passion, passion. Prosper, prosper. Profit, prophet, prophecy, prophecy, prophecy. Proactive, proactive, proactive. Work on the P words. Maybe the next day you work on phrases. I will go to the movie. I should go to the movie. I will go to the movie and have some popcorn. I will go to the movie and have some popcorn and a Diet Coke. I will go to the movie with a friend and have some popcorn and a Diet Coke. I will go to the movie with several friends, and we're going to watch the movie and then go to the beach and have a party and build a bonfire and stay all night long.
Oh my God.
I built those phrases one by one. I will go, I will go to the movie, I will go to the movie, and I will go to the movie and have, I will go to the movie and have some, I will go to the movie and have some popcorn, I will go to the movie and have some popcorn, and I will go to the movie and have some popcorn and a Diet Coke. Phrase by phrase by phrase. You can do anything.
Oh God.
You can do anything. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't.
Papa Paul. I feel like getting up out of my wheelchair and running. I'm so pumped.
Well, you know what? God bless you, Aaron. God bless everybody that had a stroke. We have something to contribute. We have something meaningful to say. We have so much life to live. We have so much hope to share. We have so much joy within ourselves that we are alive. Every day above ground is a great day. Every day you get up, you have 86,400 seconds that you can manage. If you manage your minutes and moments, your life becomes magical. But you just have to take this day for the blessing it is. And every day when I get up, I lost my mom and dad about 10 weeks ago. The first thing, I was devastated. But all of a sudden, I realized instead of being depressed, I needed to remember all the things they had taught me, all the memories I had with my mom and dad, all the laughter I had with my mom and dad, all the good times, the meals, the tradition. And when I thought of that, I smiled. You know, I am determined to teach everything my mom and dad taught me because it was a lot. My mom taught me that things will be difficult first. Then you will figure it out by working. Things will be difficult first. When you go to the first grade and you're a little boy or little girl, you walking in, things will be difficult first. But then you will figure it out. That's such an amazing amount of wisdom. So when things are difficult first, and they are with aphasia, listen, they are. When things are difficult first, and you want to pull your hair out, and you want to scream, and you get angry because I have, and people don't understand you, and they didn't. Don't quit. Just figure it out. Figure it out.
I needed that more than you know.
And listen, I believe in learning something every day and inspiring something within yourself every day. Go volunteer. Go work in a soup kitchen. Go visit with people in a nursing home. You know what a nursing home is? The majority of the people take their parents there and forget where they left them. So walk in a nursing home and bring some light into someone's eyes. You can do it. You can do it. Go in and sing, lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Go in and sing. And then teach a new strategy every single day. And if you learn something different every single day, you don't have to get bored. You know, I work on phrases, I work on singing, so many things. But if you give up, you're done. Think about that. If you give up, you're done. For everybody listening who may have not had a stroke, you can do a lot of things to help people that have had a stroke, that have been afflicted with aphasia, murderpraxia, dysarthria. I had them all. But strong, fierce, don't ever quit. That's my good friend Kayla's motto. She has had more surgeries than you can imagine. I think 37 in total. She has fought the good fight. She is so amazing. I love you, Kayla. But listen, you can do something to help. So I want to go over this list one more time. Not Who's there? I'm there. Listen, I'm there. Slow down. You move too fast. Make eye contact. Look at me. Look at me like a German shepherd. Look at me. Don't guess. You're wrong. Don't guess. You're wrong. Don't guess. Wait for me to finish. Never, ever, ever interrupt. Never, ever interrupt. Smile. You know, smile. Don't assume anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't assume. Just listen. Listen. 2 ears, 1 mouth for a reason. Limit distractions. Restate for clarity. And patience, 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 patience. Passion
God.
prevails when everything else fails. Just don't give up. When my mom and dad died, I had been not involved in social media. I needed some time to think. And what I realized was I had to get back at it. My mom would have kicked my butt. Every day she would call me, 4 a.m. Did you record that video? I just got up. Well, get about it.
I know. Oh my goodness.
And when I finished, I would send it to her first, and she would say so many amazing things. So many amazing things. She God bless her. She changed my life, and I couldn't believe I lost my mom and dad so quickly, but I was so blessed to have them for as long as I had them. 66 years. What a blessing. So is anybody got any questions that you would like to ask?
Well, actually, I do, Paul.
Okay.
That distraction issue.
Yep.
I think it's coming for even. I don't have aphasia, but I have dyslexia.
Yep.
But my brain, my stroke brain, if I have any noise in the background, it could be a fan blowing, and it jumbles my brain. I cannot focus. So I want to limit. I want to limit those distractions.
I agree with you because I put it in the plan, but I'm going to tell you something. I go out and subject myself to massive distractions intentionally because I want to mitigate the distractions that I can hear. So I go out in a crowded room and I focus, and I'm trying to teach myself not to pay attention to the distractions. It's hard, Aaron. It's hard. But I promise you, you can do it. But in one-on-one, please limit distraction. The main thing, go out and get involved with distractions. It's both.
It has definitely improved over the years,
Good.
so no doubt.
Good.
I know that.
Distraction! Yay!
You're funny.
I am. Yeah,
I cannot. I'm so pumped. It's so excited. I feel I can.
You can.
I can.
Yes, you can. Yes.
We, as a community of stroke survivors, can.
Yes, we can.
So I do need to ask you, what
Okay.
advice would you give that stroke survivor who is feeling he can't? He's
Well-
feeling dark and depressed, and what advice do you give him?
Well, I can tell you I have had a lot of dark and depressed days. But first of all, be thankful, be grateful that you have got living to do. It's okay. People say this silly thing, time heals everything. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You have to reflect and remember and rejoice about being alive. And if you remember, reflect, and rejoice, it will help. I want to play something, if you don't mind.
Well, of course.
If I can do it. Well, maybe I can't. Well, I can, but I just found a voicemail from my mom that I didn't know I had. Wow. And I want to play it. Just found it. So if I
Hold it up to your microphone.
I know, but
Can't find it.
no, I found it. I can't get it to play for some reason.
While you're looking for
Do
it.
it another time because I'm going to read it to you
Okay.
and we'll conclude the show. This is Mom. I just received an email from you, and I want to tell you I am so proud of you. You have given so much to learn to talk again. I am so proud of you.
Oh my God.
Mom thinks you're going to be just fine. You are going to return to what you love to do. Don't ever quit. You can do anything, baby. You have given me so much hope in the way you have persevered. I love you, and I can't wait to talk to you today and tell you how proud of you I am. You know, that was January 2nd, 2019. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. So
Paul,
I hope it helped. I have a good time. Do you have a good time?
oh my gosh, Paul.
Level 10, baby.
Level 10. We can community. We can do this.
We can.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Aaron. Have a good day.
You too.
Day, a remarkable day. Go share your optimism with everybody.
Oh my goodness.
Spread your joy all around. You can do it.
Wow, Paul, thank you.
Thank you. Bye, Aaron.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.